If we're looking at the map, you can see that dot on the southern part of that peninsula there, that we had that little cave we went into, the Marsh Cave.
Yeah, exactly.
AKA Swamp-Ass Cave. But as you can see, there's more land for us to explore.
Mm-hmm.
And we did find that crown. And the townspeople did mention that the guards in the castle mentioned that someone named Astos, the Dark Elf, cast a curse on the prince.
Mm-hmm.
So those seem like some solid hints. Let's go see what else we can find. Maybe find this Astos guy and have a few words with him.
Let's find this asbestos guy.
And by a few words, I mean we're going to kick his ass.
Yeah.
Or, die trying with all the random encounters. We'll probably hit just trying to get to him.
Yeah, there's that.
Yeah. We may not succeed in our quest, but no one can say we weren't enthusiastic about our chances. Friggin' ogres. Oh, there we go. At least we're taking out those Gigas Worms quite quick now. When we were first running into those in the Chaos Shrine, they were quite a threat.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so instead of going south this time, we're going to go north.
Round the mountains. Never mind.
A hero's journey north. Northbound past the mountains. I'd say it was a lovely hike, but it really wasn't. Literally everything and its dog, including, the dogs. We're trying to kill our poor heroes. That's the thing about these JRPGs, like, literally everything, it sets some very poor expectations for life. Literally everything's trying to kill you. The birds, the wolves, the bunny rabbits, the squirrels.
I've seen how birds act to you, Dustin. You'd believe that the birds are out for you.
Oh yeah, birds hate me.
Yep.
I'm still lucky I have both my eyes with the amount of times the crows swoop at my head.
Yeah, the crows and the ravens and even the magpies, they just take one look at Dustin, they're like, nope, don't like that one. But then, I come along and they, like the pet ones, that immediately start whistling and dancing, and I can mimic the sounds of the wild ones, and they're like, oh, hi! And then they see Dustin coming, they're like, no.
Oh, well, we found a castle.
A castle?
A decrepit-looking castle. Yeah, and don't even get me started on Canadian geese.
Oh, jeez.
Canadian
that's
geese
something different.
are not friendly. They are... I call them Satan ducks, for good reason. And they are assholes.
Cobra chickens.
Yep. Western Keep. Oh yeah, I literally had... I remember the place I worked at before we moved to the current place we live.
Mm-hmm.
I had to leave the office and go run an errand quick, because worked at a forensic hospital with like numerous buildings on property, huge area. Mm-hmm. So I'm going from one building to another, and the geese are out, and they're getting ready to breed, and they're declaring like unholy like war on the world. And so some nurse walks up to the goose and is like, oh, you're a pretty goose, and starts taking pictures, and the goose, doesn't give two shits at all. And then me, I literally like walked, the other side of the parking lot, trying to be respectful, give it as much space as possible, and the goose charges me.
Of course.
And I'm just like, you know what? Like, screw you, man.
You probably walked funny, it didn't like you.
Probably thought I was just being too suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a king. Mwahaha! Oh, that's an evil laugh. You fools fell right into my trap. I am Astos, king of the Dark Elves. And I don't believe in random encounters. I'm enough.
Ugh.
With the combined power of the crown you now hold and the crystal eye... Oh, he has the
there's
crystal
the
eye. Now we're really motivated to kick your ass, because we need that.
Mm-hmm.
I will become the true Elf King. It is useless to resist me. I can take what is mine by sheer force. That's a little rapey.
Just a bit.
Wow. Alright, let's do it.
Okay.
Go team. First things first. Sunny, you precious little angel, we're gonna cast Protect on you.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go ahead and cast Temper on Pumpkin.
Okay.
We're gonna
Roid Rage.
We're gonna introduce you to Roid Rage. Roid Rage? What's that? Oh, you're about to find out.
Roid Rage is blinded, but there's only one person to hit, so go have it. Oh shit, Bastett's blinded too.
Yep. But we do have eye drops.
Blinded by the light.
Ripped up like a sword, and I shoved it up your ass. That didn't rhyme, but I'm still going with it. I know it's only one enemy. Do we want to try one of these new crowd control spells?
Yes.
Let's do it. Ooh, he's just laying on the Amphibes something fierce.
Woo! Fire!
Actually, sorry, I might have jumped the gun. I'm not sure if that is a crowd control spell. Holy shit, that guy died fast.
Maybe you did too much grinding in the background. Maybe the caves did a little bit too much.
Anybody feel like we over-prepared for this one?
Maybe.
Well. Won't be seeing that guy again. He won't be in Final Fantasy 2.
So who's the one that had to, like, get the crystal eye out of his eye socket? Where was he holding that?
Those are kinds of questions we're not allowed to ask.
Fine, be that way.
Just literally like, oh man, I can't get my whole hand up there. Why do I always have to be the one to do this? Because, Sonny, you have the smallest hands. Well, I guess that makes sense. Oh,
Not gonna lie. Oh.
Another Mystic Key door.
Not gonna lie, you do need somebody with smaller, skinnier hands than everybody else in the party. I have been dragged along on hunting expeditions and the like for that purpose.
To pull foreign objects out of something's hoo-ha?
More like, you know, being able to reach through barbed wire, get a fence open, or like, you know, go fish a branch or rock that we can really use for leverage out of somewhere. Yeah.
So we're gonna give this crystal eye back to Matoya. Probably forget to at least, like, wipe it off with a thin napkin. And Matoya's gonna be like, I could see, but oh, I have pink eye.
Oh, gee, no idea how that got there, ma'am. Like, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, what did you do? Hey, we got it back. The ad said get it back. The ad didn't say anything about clean, sanitize, wash your hands, like...
To be fair, ma'am, we handed it over to you barehanded and you didn't wipe it off before putting it back in your socket, so...
Like, we're civilized, but we're not that civilized.
We're civilized, but we're not civil.
Yes. Indeed. Alright, well, let's go have a rest at town. Maybe buy one more spell.
Mm-hmm.
And then we will head back and give Matoya her eye back. Mm-hmm. And then hopefully she can make us some magic brews. The kind that send you on vision quests.
Not too sure what ingredients you're expecting her to use.
That should be like a secret dungeon, you know? In like a Final Fantasy game, just literally like, take this potion. What does this do? It's the secret dungeon. But we're just sitting here drinking this brew. Oh, trust me. It's gonna feel like a dungeon run here in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think you're getting into the cow level by now.
You're gonna be all kinds of fucked up. Okay, folks, I did a little bit of grinding when we took a break there. So, I've got level 4 spells for Bastett and Sunny now. So we got Poisona, Vox, and Fear.
What does Vox do again?
Okay, so we've got Poisona, which cures poison. We've got Vox, which cures silence. And Fear, which drives all enemies away in terror. And then for Sunny, we've got Blizzara, which is another crowd control. Deal ice damage to all enemies. Haste, which doubles one ally's number of attacks. And Sleepera, which puts one enemy to sleep.
Okay.
And yeah, really no changes to gear. Picked up some supplies, what we could afford. We got the Crystal Eye now, so we're going to take that back to Matoya, and hopefully she'll be able to make us some kind of potion to help wake up the Elf Prince.
So we never got the crown back. That was kind of consumed in the battle with his Bastett.
Nope, we still have the crown. It's in our key items.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to go see Matoya, do a little backtracking, and then we'll come back out and see if we can wake up the Elf Prince, and see where we go from there.
Oh, holy crap, look at the HPs now.
Yeah, Pumpkin's above 300 now.
And Sunny actually got over 100.
Yep. She got over 100 when we were last playing. It took a while, though. The last couple of levels, she's only getting, like, maybe 2 HP per level, so can't really win on that front.
Tiny little black mage, barely any HP, but she will shank you.
Yep. The rusty dagger of legend. Now we just gotta get across the ocean. Uh-oh, we're being ambushed by Sahagins. Damn dirty Sahagins. With your friggin' claws and your fishy breath.
I would dearly love to know the lore of the overall Final Fantasy world from a scientific perspective. Like, in what world did you have, let's call them humanoids, because while they do look and act like humans, they're called humes, and they obviously have access to magic. But then you have, like, cat people and beast people and fish people. Like, how did all of these sentient creatures evolve at the same time?
Well, it kind of depends, because each Final Fantasy almost kind of takes place in, like, its own world or universe.
Oh!
You'll find that sequels... I mean, some games do have direct sequels, which will usually be referred to as... Oh, we're back to the trash mob early days stuff.
There we go.
Yeah, so it kind of depends which world the game is taking place in, which will determine races and such. But going back to your science question, I think almost everything will be answered with, it all began with the light of the crystals.
Of course.
To which I say, hey, it's Final Fantasy. Just roll with it. We'll be saying that a lot throughout playing all these games. It's like, how does that make any sense? It's Final Fantasy. Just roll with it. Do you want to switch up the characters again?
Well, I'm staring at the rogue and trying to determine if they're wearing brown or green.
I know traditionally they would wear green. Like in some iterations of this game, it's green. I know the Final Fantasy XI Thief AF armor is based off of what they wore in Final Fantasy 1. But yeah, in this one, it kind of does look like kind of like a pukey brown.
Yeah, like an olive color, perhaps?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to... We haven't had Sunny up front yet.
Yeah, let's put Sunny up. Oh my goodness, it's just a little puddle of blue fabric.
I fear for her safety. Let's get back on the ship and go over this way. We can only get off the ship at a port. Ooh, these guys are great. They drop quite a bit of gil.
Ooh, okay.
The pirate enemies. Sunny's just like, burn!
I've got the real life Sunny next to me and she looks grumpy that I have the light on, so I fear for my life right now.
Oh gosh. Just imagine that, just like, we're basically slaves in our own house because if we make our one little cat unhappy, we'll all die.
What do you mean you're not gonna play fetch with me? Piera!
I'm sorry, I'm gonna give you a chance to answer that. You are gonna spin the ball for me? Yes, master. Please don't kill me. I still haven't recovered from my last third-degree burns.
You are going to add a gravy treat on top of my kibble? Yes?
Yep. Okay. Another stop at the inn. I mean, our characters are based off of cats, so as many naps as possible are, I imagine, quite appreciated. Okay, now we're going the right way.
Okay.
Sometimes you take a wrong turn.
I swear to fuck if we get poisoned again.
Yeah, well, we do still have to go back to the swamp-ass cave whenever we get that mystic key. Although, when we do get the mystic key and we backtrack to get a bunch of those doors, I think I'm just going to cut to us actually getting to the doors. Not going to have people literally just sit through watching us go through all those again.
Yeah, that would be much.
Once was enough.
Do the mobs level up with us, or when you go back to a starter region like that, they go back to being weak?
They're back to the they're still what they were when we were here.
Okay.
The scaling in these older games isn't the greatest. Like, sometimes you'll be, like, quite far in the game and you'll still have some of the early level trash mobs showing up, but you'll also have some newer, stronger ones showing up, too.
Okay.
Final Fantasy II, when we get to playing that one, I don't want to talk about that one too much until we're actually playing it. The enemy scaling in that game is horrible.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have some interesting discussions about that one when we get the chance to play it.
Okay.
That'll be next after this one. I still enjoyed it, but it's not without its issues. Oh yeah, critical hit.
Nice.
Alright, here's Matoya's cave. Oh, and I found out something cool reading something online that I didn't know about.
Oh?
So, there's apparently the brooms in here give you a hint about it. But apparently there's like a mini game you can play on the ship. And apparently in older versions of the game, you could get like items and gil and like get rich playing it. Pixel Remaster, it just serves to get a Steam achievement. So we're gonna try that when we get back to the ship.
Okay.
Oh, what's this? My crystal eye! Give it here! Why does it smell so funny? Don't worry, I have something to give you in exchange. Take this potion. It's the most amazing potion in my entire collection. You obtain Jolt Tonic. Sounds like an energy drink.
I'm fairly certain that is the name of an energy drink.
Oh, yeah. I don't know that you can really find it in Canada anymore, but I remember we used to... I was never, like, big into energy drinks, but Jolt Cola was kind of the exception to that when I was 18. My buddies and I would be out driving till 6 in the morning, just goofing off and acting like assholes.
Sounds about right.
That was my go-to.
Yeah, I wasn't into energy drinks as a high schooler. It wasn't until I was an exchange student overseas, and I occasionally went traveling the cheapest way possible to other parts of Europe, which would, of course, be red-eye bus drives. And so, yeah, then I got into very cheap off-brand energy drinks just so that I could stay awake and not get pushed into a canal in Venice. Stuff like that.
Pushed into a canal in Venice. That sounds more like you're afraid of getting murdered than falling asleep.
It was Carnival di Venice. The streets were absolutely crowded. I almost got shoved off of a bridge into the canal.
Well, that sucks.
It was a very cool carnival.
Oh. Oh, more wolves. Since we're near an inn, we're just gonna indiscriminately set things on fire.
Of course, that's the best way to set things on fire.
How did the wildfire by Provoca start? Oh, you know. That's the reason we have legal regulations on mages now.
That's why Sunny needs to have gravy treats.
Yeah, pretty much. I'd like more, but it's not good for your diet, ma'am. I said I'd like more. Oh. Alrighty, well, we got the Jolt Tonic. So let's make our way back to the Elfheim Castle. Get some more pirates underway.
You want to try the mini game on here too on the way?
I do. Let's get to the port of Elfheim, and we're gonna try that. Like I said, it won't profit us anything, but apparently it does get you a Steam trophy.
Okay.
And I had no idea this was even a thing. I just happened to be reading online, just to kind of like make sure like we were progressing well and all that, and get an idea of where to go next, just in case we got stuck.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, it was talking about this mini game, and I'm like, what the hell is this?
I'm curious how it works in here. You said that the brooms were supposed to be giving you a clue, and I was trying to read that one thing it was saying backwards, but
they're supposed to give you a hint about like the button to push or something, which I'm gonna have to look into that. Let's go wake up the Elf Prince first.
Okay.
And next time we're on the ship, we'll try that.
Okay.
Yeah, I like these Buccaneers. They drop quite a bit of gil. 360 gil just for 3 of them.
Nice.
Oh, wow, Sunny got a nice little boost to her health there.
Finally.
Yeah.
Smart Saver achievement unlocked.
Yeah, I think that's for getting so much gil.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go to the castle, and let's cut through the town, then go to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go wake Buddy up here.
He's been asleep for 5 years, and none of you had attempted to pour a Jolt cola down his throat.
This Jolt tonic may be just what we need to break the curse and awaken the prince. I will try it at once. I'll just put it in place of his IV here and get that right into his bloodstream. Your Highness? Your Highness. What? I was having a terrible nightmare. Like I was asleep for 5 years.
And nobody was doing anything.
Am I still dreaming? You're the legendary cat warriors. Something tells me I'm not dreaming. I shall heed the legend as it was told to me and my forefathers. The time for me to pass on the mystic key to its rightful owners has come at last. Oh yeah, now we gotta go back and collect some loot.
He's still in bed. He was asleep for 5 years, he's still in bed. Where did he get that key from to hand it to you?
It was in his pocket.
He's been wearing the exact same pockets that he fell asleep in for 5 years? We're gonna disinfect that key first, right?
I don't know. We didn't disinfect the crystal eye. I don't think hygiene's really on the forefront of our minds.
Jeez.
I am awake and strong again, all because of you. I can't feel my legs, but, you know, that's what physio's for. Thank you, Warriors of Light.
Physio don't help if bed sores have eaten straight through your ass cheeks and all you can see is bone.
So I'm holding the A button and tapping B. It says just tap B until it comes up. Oh, there we go.
Oh!
Play 15 puzzle.
Ha!
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I was never that good at these, but okay.
You're supposed to try to get the numbers in order or something?
I would assume so, yeah. So. This might be embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look, I got the one where it needs to be.
Why are they red? Can you no longer move them?
I think it's because they're where they're supposed to be.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And then you're supposed to get a Steam achievement for playing this.
Okay.